gang of hyenas surrounds a lioness, and they're inching closer, ready to pounce. The tension is so thick. She's outnumbered, and things are looking grim. The hyenas think they've got it all figured out, timing their attack perfectly. But just when they think they're about to score, out of nowhere, a male lion comes charging in like a freight train. He's not having any of it. With a roar that could shake the ground, he scatters those hyenas like leaves in the wind. Here we've got a pack of hyenas that has just taken down a zebra. They're feasting, chaos everywhere, when suddenly a lioness shows up, eyes on the prize, trying to steal their hard-earned meal. The hyenas aren't about to give up without a fight and almost give her a serious mauling. Then, out of nowhere, a massive male lion appears on the scene. It's like he arrived in the nick of time. The hyenas took one look at him and scattered. Male lions have a fierce reputation for dealing with hyenas, and these aren't taking any chances. The lioness, now safe, owes her rescue to the intimidating presence of the male lion. Just another day in the wild where the balance of power can shift in an instant. A hyena, feeling bold, attacks a lioness. It's a tense moment, but then her savior arrives. A massive male lion storms onto the scene, ready to take revenge in the most epic way possible. Without wasting a second, he charges at the hyena, grabbing it so firmly it can't even move. The tables have turned. The hyena, once the attacker, is now utterly helpless. The lion's fierce grip leaves the hyena lying on the ground, defeated. As the lion walks away, it's clear who the real king of this jungle is. Now, imagine a tense scene in the wild. Just as he's about to pounce, the mother lioness leaps into action. With a ferocious roar, she attacks the giant lion, claws out, teeth bared. The fight is intense, but her fierce determination wins out. There you see a lioness, surrounded by a pack of hyenas. Around 10 to 12 of them, snapping and snarling, trying to take her down. The lioness desperately defends herself against overwhelming odds. Just when it seems like the hyenas might win, a roar pierces the chaos. Out of nowhere, a mighty lion charges into the fray, eyes blazing with determination. He barrels into the pack, scattering hyenas left and right. The tables turn in an instant. The lion swipes at the attackers with powerful paws, sending them fleeing. The hyenas, who moments ago were so confident, now scramble to escape the lion's wrath. Within moments, the battlefield clears, leaving only the lion and the lioness standing side by side. Like any good dad, this male lion knows the importance of playtime with his kids. He is lounging majestically, but with a soft side that's all too apparent. He's surrounded by his adorable cubs, each one taking turns to nuzzle, pounce, and playfully swat at him. He responds with gentle nudges, sometimes rolling over to let them climb on him, other times pretending to be overpowered by their tiny paws. The cubs giggle and tumble, their joy infectious. We've got a wild story from the Masai Mara that's going to knock your socks off. The Rekaro Lion Pride is full of spunky cubs of all shapes and sizes. Now, these aren't your ordinary lion cubs. These are rocking some serious spots, like they've just stepped out of a fashion magazine. Now, let's talk about family dynamics. You've got the older cubs keeping an eye on the youngins, like babysitters on patrol. And do these young rascals love to test their boundaries, especially with dear old dad. It's a circus out there, I tell you. Just when you think things can't get any crazier, there's a showdown brewing between Dad and the little troublemakers. And trust me, you don't want to miss the look on the older cubs' faces. They're thinking, this is going to be good. It looks like we've got a bit of a love story brewing in the Sweeney Lion Pride of Kruger National Park. The sun's setting, the savannah's glowing, and love is in the air. Or at least, some serious flirting. Now, even the little cubs are scratching their heads at this one. Mama Lioness is pulling out all the stops, teasing and toying with one of the big boys in the pride. She's laying it on thick, getting up close and personal, then playing hard to get like it's nobody's business. And who can blame her? With 5 sassy lionesses, 3 strapping males, and 9 adorable cubs in the mix, it's like a soap opera out there on the savannah. There's this lean, innocent baby calf just minding its own business, frolicking through the lush green fields, when out of nowhere, bam, here comes a lion on the prowl, eyeing that little calf like it's a juicy steak. But our hero arrives just in the nick of time, charging onto the scene like a knight in shining fur. This lion springs into action, putting himself between the terrified calf and the hungry predator. It's a showdown as the 2 lions square off, growling and snarling, while the baby calf trembles in fear. Now, here's a story that'll give you goosebumps. This majestic pride of lions is gathered at the serene bank of a river or perhaps a tranquil pond, just soaking in the peaceful vibes of their territory. Suddenly, out of the depths emerges an unexpected threat, a sneaky crocodile lurking in the waters, eyeing the pride with hungry intent. But who should step up to the plate but the mighty alpha male himself, with a thunderous roar that could shake the very ground beneath their paws. He boldly confronts the crocodile, staring it down with fierce determination. At that moment, his message is clear. Not on my watch, you scaly intruder. A pack of sneaky hyenas slink onto the scene, drawn by the scent of fresh meat. With their eerie cackles echoing through the air, the hyenas waste no time in descending upon the carcass, eager to claim their share of the spoils. But just when they think they've hit the jackpot, who should return to reclaim what's rightfully theirs? None other than the kings of the jungle themselves, the male lions. With a thunderous roar, these majestic beasts assert their dominance, sending the scavengers scattering in a panic. Here we have his adorable family showdown at Chicago's Lincoln Park Zoo. We've got Peely Peely, the newest lion cub sensation. It's just 3 months old and already stealing the show. Then there's Jabari, the mischievous dad, playfully swiping at his little one's paws and sending him tumbling like a furry bowling pin. When it comes to lions and their grub, it's every lion for themselves. In this wild showdown caught on camera, we've got a big, burly male lion ready to chow down on some serious grub. But wait, who's this little troublemaker sneaking in for a bite? It's none other than a brave little cub, thinking he can snag a snack from the big guy's plate. Well, let me tell you, that's a rookie mistake. The big male isn't having any of it, and he's ready to show this young upstart who's boss. Take notes, never mess with a lion and his food. It's a lesson you won't soon forget. Looks like the king of the jungle is laying down the law. In this wild scene, straight out of the savannah, we've got the Mbiri pride enjoying a tasty impala feast. Now, Mama Lioness and her adorable cubs are understandably eager to get their share of the spoils. But hold your horses, little ones. When it comes to dishing out dinner, it's the big guy's call. The male lion isn't about to let anyone mess with his cub's grub, and he's making that crystal clear. So, Lioness, you better step back and let the boss handle this one. In this thrilling scene straight from the Masai Mara, we've got the Ottawa Lion Pride on the prowl, eyeing up a buffalo for their next meal. But it's no easy feast taking down such a formidable foe. That's where their resident male lion, Matimba, steps in to lend a helping paw. With his strength and skill, Matimba plays a crucial role in the hunt, ensuring that his pride gets the feast they deserve. It looks like a battle of survival and cooperation in the animal kingdom, with Matimba leading the charge to victory. Contrary to popular belief, it's not always the hyenas having the last laugh. In this epic encounter, a pack of 25 hyenas finds themselves in a sticky situation when a lion decides to crash their party. Now, you'd think with those numbers, the hyenas would hold their ground, right? Wrong. The moment they catch sight of the lion strutting onto the scene, they scatter like leaves in the wind, leaving their hard-earned kill behind. The African wilderness is alive with the sounds of the savannah. Suddenly, a lone hyena finds itself in a precarious position, while the rest of its pack has wisely fled at the mere hint of a male lion's approach. This one unfortunate hyena seems to have missed the memo. As the lion's roar echoes through the air, the tension mounts. The hyena, oblivious to the impending danger, continues its scavenging, unaware of the peril lurking just around the corner. But fear not, he manages to escape too. But make no mistake, when it comes to lions and hyenas, there's no room for misunderstanding. These two species may share the same territory, but they're fierce rivals, each fiercely protective of its own domain. Here we have got lions, lionesses, and cubs all duking it out over dominance. It's a fierce battle of dominance, and Senior Guide Reese caught it all on camera. Now, when it comes to lions and their food, things can get pretty intense. You see, food is life for these majestic beasts, so when they score a kill, it's every lion for themselves. And guess who gets first dibs? The big bad male lions. They're the kings of the jungle, after all. But don't count out the lionesses and cubs just yet. They've got their strategies for getting their share of the feast. And when tensions run high and testosterone levels soar, you can bet there's going to be some severe vocalizing. A lion's way of saying, that is our turf, so back off. Seems like the lion was feeling a bit mischievous. He sneaked up on a sleeping hyena, thinking he was going to stir up some trouble, only to find out that the hyena couldn't care less. But hey, you've got to hand it to the lion for trying, right? Maybe he was hoping to stir up a bit of excitement, or just have a little fun. After all, even kings of the jungle need to let loose once in a while. And who knows, maybe the hyena was just playing possum, waiting for the perfect moment to strike back. It's all part of the wild and wacky world of the savannah. Now, which one did you find the most interesting? Do let us know in the comment section below, and hit that red subscribe button for more amazing videos.